Hey everybody. Okay, I am doing a review over something I picked up and I'm using, and Nike, looking at you, I want you to hear this feedback because I can't be the only one having this issue. Now, this is, first of all, Nike SFS, Special Field, there you can see it, Special Field Systems, and this is like a military work boot. Okay, it is not waterproof. It is desert. This is the Coyote Brown, not steel toe. This is my little review and what needs to change. Not on the model, but you can actually fix this aftermarket. Okay, so Nike, good boot. One issue, this thing, right? This little thing right here. What happens is the lace snags when you lace them up, and this part stays loose while this all gets tight. Now, I've been wearing boots for a long time, combat boots specifically. So here's my suggestion, right? If this part had a tightener, a cincher, right, that would be optimal. I've figured out. Now I design things. If you see my other videos, I make stuff. So I came up with a way. Now this is old news. Okay, tightening something up is old school, but how to do it on here. And I figured, well, what about D-rings? Can't get them in there because D-rings are solid. Well, what about hook? Can't find small enough hooks. Nike, I have a backpack with this kind of hook on it that I'm about to show you. Okay, now if there was something, I drew it. All right, now if there's something like this where it would hook on either side and you could tighten it independently of the laces, that would fix this boot. Because what happens is when this is loose, then this part rides back, it goes back, and there's a piece in there right up against your ankle, and it digs into the back of your ankle, and it's not constant. It comes, you take a step, it goes, comes, take, so it digs in. And okay, this looks good, okay, but it snags the lace and it won't tighten past right here. You have to seriously give some serious effort right here. So if there was some kind of a cincher like that, now this is your standard buckle over a piece of nylon strap. Okay, it can be done with snaps or rings, hoops. The hardest part is getting these things to work. Okay, but they've had these things for a long time on different things. They just need to be steel. They need to be small enough to fit in here, and they kind of grab right through this little opening. Okay, now that's my suggestion. Something like this. I'm going to get crafting, and I'm going to make my own one of these. This would be like an optimum solution. You can do this aftermarket. You can sell these with your swoosh logo on it. Make it happen, Nike. Come on. And okay, that's my biggest issue. That's what will fix it. Here's some other concerns. These hoops here are not reinforced like this, or even these. These don't even need to be reinforced because there's no pressure on them because you can't tighten them. But these are not plastic reinforced, which would be good. And this hoop is good, but it gets in the way every other time. Putting them on, taking them off, it gets in the way. But I can live with it. Everything else about these, pretty good. Now, I am not in a field environment. Other people have said that these don't work for them in a field environment, and I can see why, because the tread is spaced apart, and in like Saudi sand, I can see these slipping right down the hill, okay? And like this big channel right here with this largely flat, even though you got these big grabbers right here, they're angled that way. This is for pulling. This is, you don't resist going this way. And that's good for some things, but going up sand dunes, not so much. Maybe good for woodland. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty good for woodland because you don't need to grab onto sand and dunes and a very, very loose pack of sand. Right? Okay, otherwise, they fit good. They feel good, except for that ankle and this tightening thing. And yeah, I've worn them for a week. I don't, like I said, don't, I work urban. Okay, I work in the city. So the, there's some woods around where I live and around where I work, but I don't really trek through there too much. But that's my review for this SFS boot. I do have the pair, just so everyone knows. I've got both boots. So, Nike, looking at you, this is your review over the SFS series, Special Field Systems. Okay, thanks. Out of here. Bye-bye.